Today we headed to the Gilmoss Recycling and Discovery Centre in Fazakerley. They hosted two home ec groups, one in the morning for the older children and one in the afternoon for the younger children. And the tour and activities are geared to the different age groups. They also offer tours to local schools and other educational groups such as Scouting. The lady running the tour is really friendly, built up a great rapport with the children, and we had such a lovely day. Nim dives straight in as
where you live in Merseyside. So if you are in Sefton, your recycling
our recycling bin's blue.
And if you're in Liverpool, it'll be blue. Yeah, so it all depends on where you live. So everybody's got a recycling up. We press it together in those bales. One downstairs are far bigger, that's a mini bale. And then it can go along to lorries. So now we know what we fizzle. What do you think happens to the things we can't recycle that go in your other bin? What do you do with them? What do you think? Oh, yeah, you're right, got to come in the other bin. What do they do with them then? Yes, well done. Well done. We take all of this, it goes on a train and it travels to an incinerator. It all gets burned and we make electricity while we burn it. So your rubbish is actually going to help make a little bit of electricity too. But we'd much rather take these things and turn them into something brand new.
It's really cool, this. Oh my god, the stacks.
Not a problem.
You can see a machine over there. Yeah, it's just going with that. Look down there. I got some boxes.
Oh, yeah, get ready to work. All the gear on. All the paper, all the cardboard that's been sent up. Now this machine in front of us, this tall one with the number 15 on the red side, that's our baler. And the baler's job is to squeeze it all together, wrap it with wire, and then we can load it on lorries, a bit like Lego bricks. That's it, and stack them. Much nicer. Now, if you look at straight ahead where we've got green number 40, that one does plastic, aluminium and steel. And at the moment, if we can look where that blue number 12 is, just above there, those are 3 cages full of those materials. So this is when they've already been separated and sorted, so we're at the end. And we can see down on the floor, those shiny bales there. And to me, I'm pretty certain they're steel can bales, I think. Of the process.
Yes.
And then we'll walk back this way, so we'll retrace our steps. Before you move though, have you seen Vin Vin the elephant?
Oh yeah.
Get video evidence of quality control just sitting doom scrolling.
That happens sometimes. Stop sometimes. What is that? windows. We can't see the beginning, unfortunately. So
Just look through the mess.
help us. It's the best part of my job. I get to look through and see what you're all putting in. Now, we're expecting recycling, but I'm looking through. I can see a little wooden canvas here. This looks like a big plastic box. And I can see a blanket there as well. What's in this? Are any of those on the list? It looks a little bit like one, doesn't it? So, you can see the machines have stopped now. It'll probably be down to an item like this. It gets trapped. It stops the whole process then, unfortunately. So, we've got to try and sort and separate it all. So, if I zoom out now this pile is what's come in today. So, we have around about 300 tonnes in at any one time. And we've got a lorry that's been just loaded up with some contamination there as well. So, if I scan our camera around now, I can show you the beginning of the process.
Just over there.
So, your wagons from your houses come in here, they unload, and when they've done that, it all travels up these big long conveyor belts. I'm going to follow them all the way up to the top. Now it's all going upwards. We want it to go upwards to help us with the glass in a minute. Now these cabins are where there's workers inside. I'm going to go to the back of the cabin now. If you look at the TV, you should be able to see some workers in a moment. Oh, we've got some workers here. Scan around to this side, there we go. Now we're around the back of this cabin here. Now inside this cabin, we've got a conveyor going through and the workers stand either side of that conveyor and they pick things off. But they don't pick anything off that they're sorting at the moment. What they're trying to do is remove things that are dangerous. So things like that blanket, they're going to remove. Things that can get trapped in the machinery, they're going to want to remove that. And so it doesn't stop the process as we go. So once they've removed items that are going to be hazardous to the facility, all of the material's going to travel up now to this machine. It's gone up again. Now everything's gone up because this machine's called our OCC and it sorts by size. So big items like cardboard sail along the top, and when they've gone along the top, they come out the other side, down here and along this conveyor, and this is travelling underneath our window now. All the little items, everything else, drops 5 metres. And we want it to drop because it's going to smash the glass, and we want the glass to smash. So when we smash the glass, it travels to the bottom, and then we can take that away. So only the glass can fit through the bottom layer. But if any small items go in, like lids or shredded paper, they'll go in with the glass as well, unfortunately. So once that has happened, it all goes to a V-screen. And this V-screen sorts by dimension. So when this is on and running, when we're not a bit blocked up, all of the recycling drops down the middle. And yeah, well, almost. It's going to get tumbled about. And it's going to get tumbled about because we want the 2D items, the flat items, to travel up the side. And we want the 3D items that aren't flat, like the bottles and the cans, to go down the middle.